Good morning. Hey, buddy. Say good morning. Baxter. Good morning, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Cooper's very excited this morning. Big licks from the doggies. Hey. Good morning. Okay, so happy Friday. Fridays are one of the best days of the week, I think, because it's like all the excitement of the weekend. I'm not quite sure what my weekend looks like yet, but that's all right. I'm sure it'll be something exciting. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing today, which is kind of part of the mystery of the farm life. Maybe fixing our pivot, maybe going to town. Who knows? We'll see where the day takes us. You guys are as much along for the ride as I am here. We're kind of in the same boat. That's pretty picturesque right there. That's nice. It's so peaceful. All right, so yeah, I'm just around the house today, or at least this morning. But anyways, big farmer Laura stuff. So at the very beginning of farming, the farming season in springtime when it first starts, we're planting and getting stuff already, ramping that kind of stuff up, fertilizing. I did not have any money, like for farming, zero. So I had to go through the whole process of getting an operating note, which is pretty much like a line of credit for farmers because we're not getting paid like weekly or monthly or anything like that. The whole farming paycheck is going to come after harvest when I sell my grain. So in springtime, I don't have any money, so I had to get the line of credit. Anyways, so Dad was covering a lot of my bills as far as like my seed and chemical costs went. But then I was approved for my operating note and I just paid him back for all my seed and chemical and fertilizer. I should be saying our seed, chemical, and fertilizer, you guys, because this is on you guys too. So now that I have that check paid or check written, Dad's paid, which is like, man, that was a big check to write. We're good to go. And now I'm actually up to date, really paying for all my stuff, actually farming my own ground. So things are going well, you guys. Big girl stuff, right? All right, I have my sunglasses, I have my tea, and my mobile office here. And I'm heading to hopefully get my pesticide applicator's license with Dad so I can run the sprayer. Okay, so Dad is gonna go spray real quick and I'm going to clean out the cab of this tractor and that tractor. So music time. I got this new AirPod case. It was like $7 off Amazon. But look at how sparkly it is. Yeah, so music time. Pesticide license will come later. All right, so here is before. This is many months of me riding around and not cleaning anything out, being a bad farmer girl. It's not horrible, but give me 45 minutes to an hour and I will have this thing spotless, mark my words. Alrighty, ta-da! Clean the inside of the windows. I need to actually wash the outside of the tractor. All clean, even behind the seats and stuff. Now I need to, oh yeah?
Hey, if you like Laura Farms channel, be sure. Hello?
Okay, now I'm just going to put together a little pack of stuff here. So in the tractor, we like to have a roll of paper towels, a tape measure, glass cleaner, a pair of gloves, that kind of thing. so I'll put all that in there. But I did, in here, have extra power cords for there, and then a pencil, a pen, and a marker. Ah, so much better.
Lunch is ready. Let's go eat.
Good.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Okay. What even happened? What happened?
Make sure you stay back in case there's something sprung or pinched.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of explaining here. So here's the pivot right here. There we go. Then here's the last tower on the pivot, and this is the swing arm. So nothing is crunched on the swing arm, but the swing arm wouldn't move. We're assuming probably something with GPS, something like that. But the safety override was held in, which means the pivot's going to move no matter what, ignoring all the warnings. So it tried to walk forward, and that wouldn't move. So it just walked right up, crunched stuff up there, kinked it right there. It could have been a lot worse. Pretty much what we're going to have to do is have someone come out, and we're going to unattach the swing arm and unbolt everything here, walk it this way so that it comes back down. Then we'll unattach this, remove it, and just have to replace this right here. But
actually, I don't think the safety override wasn't held on. The safety didn't stop it once it started walking forward.
That should have safetied out.
Yeah, it wasn't the safety override. This tower started walking, and the swing arm didn't. So there was a communication issue
Between there and there. Well, that makes Friday a lot less exciting. Don't get to go out for lunch now.
Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. We can repair it. We can fix it.
Well, nice. Okay, so do you guys remember when I was telling you about the mommy and the daddy corn, you know? So in seed corn, there are male plants and female plants. So we plant them in a 4-1 pattern. So there's 4 female plants and then a male plant, 4 female plants and then a male plant in the rows. And so we don't want the females to pollinate. We just want the males to pollinate the females. And then once that has happened, then we go through and literally destroy all the male corn plants, which is my favorite job on the whole farm. Honestly, it's so much fun. I'm really excited to show you guys. Anyways, but before pollination happens, we have to go through, we have people come through and cut the tassels off all the female plants. So they are not pollinating, it's just the males that are pollinating. My siblings, I have 4 younger siblings. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. And the twins are the ones that are right after me. So Ethan and Amanda are the kids right after me, and they got jobs working on the cutting and puller teams. So my dad and I just stopped out to a field that my sister is working in. There she is. So she's working on, let's see here, looks like a pulling machine. So it's just going through the female rows and pulling off all the tassels. All right, so she's lifting up here. See these little spinny things? Pulling off all the tassels. It's an open cab. All right, here she is lining it up. Oh, keep going, I wanna see.
Now we'll fire it up again. I want to see if she needs any snacks.
Hey, good job, Amanda. Wave high. Woohoo! Good job. Okay, so if you're driving around the countryside around this time of year and you're around seed corn fields, you're gonna see two very strange things. The first thing is there's going to be porta potties literally every half mile. I mean, not legitimately. And the second kind of weird thing you're going to see are these things. So the machine that Amanda and Ethan are running, or the machines, they just can't get them all the tassels, I mean. And it's very important for seed corn to have a clean field with no female tassels, just male tassels. So they send through crews of kids on buses. They take school buses out and they'll card the tasselers. Very popular job for kids in rural areas to have. Sometimes they walk the fields, sometimes they ride on carriers. So there'll be 2 kids in each basket, and literally this thing will just drive them through the field at like 4 or 5 miles an hour, and they will hand pick any of the tassels that Amanda's machine missed.
Hey Laura, I noticed you had a comment down below. Somebody asked, did you ever detassel, or how many years did you detassel and or ride these machines or walk fields?
Oh, detasseling was one of my first jobs besides babysitting. I detasseled for like 5 years maybe, and I never ran the machine. By the time I was old enough to run the machine, I decided to just work on the farm. But I was a detasseler for a long time. I walked a lot of miles in cornfields. All right, so Dad and I are about to do our pesticide applicators license training together. Here we go. To clarify, Dad is just renewing his license. He's had it. I'm just getting mine for the first time. Almost 3 hours later. I did it. Dad, how are you coming?
All right. Keep in mind how many phone calls and other business-related things I was doing. I was not fully focused.
All right. Okay. All right.
Even though I do believe that I probably have, or I should have, more knowledge than you. But I think your advantage is you're a college student and you pound through this stuff. I've got some cobwebs up here.
Oh.
Requires a little more reading and slower. But
Nap time now. Or supper. I believe in you. I'll help you out now. Not ever.
Overinflated fermented iced tea.
That's disgusting.
Probably 1 year old.
Make it in the trash. Pretty close. Now it's all shaken up and probably even grosser.
Had a bad angle.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. This one's even worse, or? Close. Pretty close. Pretty close.
You're right. I was standing too close. Trick shot! First time. Still too close. No look. No aim. Did that go in?
Yeah, it did, actually.
Nailed it!
Oh, look. Worm.
Earthworms. That's excellent soil health. Got to keep the weeds out, though.
Worms. Oh, pokey.
Nice job. Thank you.